slightly more recently, and by slightly, we're talking the late 1990s, a group came around called ProSci, and they were founded by a gentleman named Jeff Hyatt, and he was very much like my company, Kolme Group. He was enamored with data, and so he used studies and he used data to come up with his model for change, and his model is called ADKAR, and it's an acronym. It stands for awareness, desire, knowledge, ability, and reinforcement. And the trick with his model is that he treats each of those as a barrier point. So in order to move from one to the next, you've got to get through that barrier. So if you have awareness, but you don't yet desire the change, you're not going to move on to knowledge, ability, and reinforcement. And likewise, if you have knowledge, but you don't yet have the ability, you're not going to be successful in the change. So this was kind of his process, this ADKAR process, and it's what we find works pretty well. There's a bit more to it than that. But there's also some similarities going all the way back to Lewin's model here. There are three different sort of phases that the ADKAR process goes through: preparing for change, managing the change, reinforcing the change. And that's very similar to the frozen state, unfrozen or ready for change, and refrozen states of the Lewin process. So you can see none of this is rocket science. The trick then is just having this in your toolbox, having something to fall back on when you are trying to help people prepare for that change. And there's a lot of tools and techniques that go with each of these methodologies. We're not going to get into all of that tonight. If you're interested, there's many others out there. Certifications abound. We are big fans of the ProSci methodology. We find that it works well, so we've got their certification, the ProSci Certified Change Practitioner. There's also a Change Management Institute out there. There's the Association of Change Management Professionals. So again, this is not about picking one methodology versus another. It's about picking one methodology, learning to do it well. That's really the point we're trying to get here, because it's always going to be better than just winging it.